guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, don't judge me. I try to be consistent, but here I am, just take me as I am. Whenever you see my video, just always support your girl, okay? But today we're going to be having a very interesting topic for my girlies. This one is for my girlies, all right? So we're going to be talking about how to decenter men. So this is not a video to hate on men, to bash men, or just, not to get involved with men. No, this is about decentering men. So first of all, what does it mean to decenter men? Decentering men means you're no longer making men the focal point of your identity, your choices, or your worth. You're no longer structuring your life around a man's potential, opinion, or presence. You're no longer treating romantic relationships like the main event because, girl, you are the main event. So, here are a few ways on how to decenter men. First things first, you have to replace male validation with self validation and self confidence. You don't always have to wait for a man to comment on your stuff. You don't always have to wait for a man to validate whatever thing you're doing. Like, oh, you post a very nice video, you're waiting for the guy to say, oh, you look beautiful, when you already know that you look beautiful. I mean, you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you something you already know. You don't have to wait for anybody to validate you. Not just a man, anybody. You don't have to wait for any validation. But today, since we're talking about a man, let's stick with the man. So you don't have to wait for validation from any man. If you feel like the star girl, you are the star girl. You have to have self-confidence, self-worth, and you have to remove self-doubt from yourself, because when you doubt yourself, obviously it means you're not confident in yourself. So always validate yourself. Be very confident in who you are as a person, your identity, and just everything that makes you you. Second on my list is keep your life full. What I mean by that is have things that you like to do, have things that are already going on in your life. So a man coming into your life is a plus. It's not supposed to make you full or complete. It's just supposed to be an addition to your life and not just supposed to complete who you are as a person. You have a job that you do, you have things you enjoy doing, do them. Have a life, have a purpose, have a goal. Have things that you wake up and look forward to doing. Don't always wait for, oh, a man has to do this for my day to be complete. He has to call me before my day is going to be complete. No. When you wake up, you already have your to-do list, things you have to do. So if a man texts you, call you, okay, that's an addition, but this is my focus. I want to go to the gym. I want to do some work. I want to read a book. I want to listen to a podcast. I want to go to the beach later. Have a life, have structure, have things that you want to do. Have a purpose while you're living every single day. So when a man comes in, he's just an addition. He's just going with your flow. He's going with what you already have going on in your life. Have time for yourself, all right? A man is supposed to earn a slot on your calendar. It's not the one that you already planned. Let's say you want to go to the beach this weekend, and then along the line, a man comes and say, "Oh, I'd like us to have drinks," and then you abandon your your beach plan because you want to go for drinks with this person. We don't do that around here. You're centering that man just by doing that. You already made plans with yourself. So tell him, hold on, I have plans to do this, but we could do this some other day or next week or some other time. Don't put your plans on hold because a man asks you to do certain things. But yeah, those little things, that's how you build and focus on a man, and you wouldn't actually know. Make your life exciting. Don't wait for excitement from men, okay? So another thing I would like us to do is to detach from outcomes. Oh my God. See, you have to detach from outcomes. Stop attaching outcomes and expectations to everyone you speak to. Not because you met this man today and then you're already thinking about the future. You're already thinking about your wedding, how your reception will look like, how your kids are going to be beautiful together, how you guys are going to travel the world, what you guys are going to do when you travel. No, don't always attach outcomes and expectations to everybody you're speaking to. See, have fun. Some people are just in your life to just be very good friends to you. Some people are there to help you. Some people, God sent them there to be your helper, your destiny helper. They're not meant to be your spouse. They're not meant to be your partner. They're not meant to be anything else to you aside being a good friend to you, being your helper, being somebody that you can just always talk to when you have a downtime. Don't always think about it that this could be a potential. I know most of us were guilty about this. When we see somebody that, check the boxes physically for us, we're already thinking, this is going to be a very good match. When you've not actually even learned who this person is, their personalities, if they really fit to be your person or not. That's what causes heartbreak, because you don't even know this person so well if they're actually your person. What if they're not your person? What if when you get to know them, you realize like, this person does not tick the other boxes, so physically he's okay. Physically, he checks it all. But personality wise, what you want in a partner, what you expect in a partner, he probably does not have that. He only has the physical. what then do you do? So you have to know people, you have to give it time, allow conversations to flow, have good conversation, great conversations. Sometimes that's how you get business partners, sometimes that's how you get investors, that's how you get just great connections that has nothing romantically. Know people first. Don't always think about the outcomes already when you meet them. Yes, they are very good looking, they're very fine sheets. But no, just calm down. When you meet people, don't always think about the future. Stop fantasizing and playing scenarios in your head. Live in your present. Stop being delulu, okay? Oh my goodness. Another way is self-check ritual. So when you start obsessing if he has texted you, if he has called you, if he has viewed your story, if he has done this, if he has done that, call yourself back. What is this thing I demand from this man that I can give to myself? Is it attention? Is it validation? Is it presence? Is it company? What is it? If you need validation from that man because you posted a fine video, validate yourself. Go to a mirror, look at yourself now. Are you not a very pretty girl? Are you not a beautiful girl? Like, you don't need anybody in this world to tell you that you are very beautiful. You don't need anybody to validate that Instagram post you are about to make. It's very beautiful. You love it, and that is what should matter. If you want to post it, post it. That is all that matters. You don't have to wait for that man. Even if he views it and does not say anything, that's his own problem. You're a very fine girl. You already know it. Hype yourself up every single day. Look in the mirror. Speak life into yourself. Tell yourself things. I'm very beautiful. I'm very confident. I am who I think I am. Yes, because you are exactly who you think you are, girl. Another thing you should do is go ahead and unfollow accounts that make you feel like you have to perform to feel worthy of a man. Like, who said that? Who made that rule? You don't have to perform to feel anything. You see pages telling you, oh, you have to do this if you want to keep a man, or you have to do this if you want a man to love you, you have to do this if you want a man to be very this about you. Like, give us a break. If you follow those accounts, like, you're on your own. Unfollow those accounts and follow accounts that speak into you, speak life into you, motivate you to be a better person, motivate you to be a better person, to do things, to be a big girl, have that big girl house, big girl car, big girl life. That's what you should be thinking about, and not about how to perform for a man. Because who is meant for you, you don't even have to perform. You will not even know when it happens. Honestly, if you have to perform for anybody, in fact, that person is already not for you. That's your first sign you should know. So unfollow those accounts, follow accounts that are speaking to you, entrepreneur kind of pages, business pages, travel pages, travel pages. Me, I even follow travel pages. Like, they motivate you, like, oh yes, I want to travel to this country soon, so let me get my money up. I like this very nice bag. It's quite expensive, but okay, that's why I'm working. I'm trying to get my money up so that I'm going to get that bag, that shoe. I want to look good for myself. I want to go out and look very pretty in those things. So those are the things that those are the pages you should follow, because your feed is a reflection of what your mind consumes every day. So you have to want to follow accounts that speak into you, because these accounts, these are what you're going to be seeing every single day. Is that what you want your mind to be consuming every single time? You just want to be hearing as a woman, as a woman, as a woman, as a woman every single day. Do something else. Change your feed, change the accounts you follow. Even if it's friends that post those kind of content, unfollow them. Life is not hard. If you have a friend that centers men too much and you feel like it's probably a bad influence on you, cut them off. Cut them off. You don't want such bad influence in your life, because whoever you're friends with, if you don't have self-control over yourself, they are going to influence you, and you're going to keep doing that thing which you want to stop, and you will not be able to stop, because every single day that person is in your ear about one man, about this man, about that man. So now that we have established few ways that you can actually decenter men, let's talk about those subtle ways, those nitty-gritty ways that you can actually be centering men and you probably don't even know. So number one, if you're always waiting for his messages, you're always waiting and refreshing your DMs, like, this guy have not texted me, or you even go as far as messaging him, you didn't talk to me all day, you didn't text me since morning, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. He is the center of your life, my sister. Another way is checking if you viewed your story, checking if that guy, that crush, viewed your story. He's the center of your life. Pausing your plan because of a man, like what I said earlier. You plan during the weekend, you want to go to the beach. A man comes, let's grab a drink, and you said you just carry your bag, okay, let's go. As how? Tell him he should wait on a straight line. Next week or some other time, we will do that. But for now, I have plans. Sitting and wondering what he's probably up to. Don't you have things you have to do? Are you not busy? Don't you have things you like to do with yourself? You're waiting and you're sitting and wondering about what someone else is doing. He's probably living his life. He's not even remembering you in his head. And you're there thinking about him, thinking about, what he probably could be doing if he's with another woman, or if he's even thinking about you at all. Baby girl, get busy. Get busy. Because the hell? and then you feel unworthy when you're single. Now single, you know keep person. Oh. Why are you feeling like you're not complete, you're not whole because you're single? There are some people that they can never be single. Like, as I know them, since I know them, they've always been in relationship. Once this one ends today, being Monday, Tuesday, they are in another relationship. There's nothing like healing. No, they'll heal in the next relationship. Like they even need somebody to heal, and it's not healthy. It's not, because you have to enjoy your singlehood, because singlehood is a time where you actually get to know who you are as a person. You really know what you really value. You get close to God. There are so many things you do when you're single. You're not accountable to anybody. This one, you can sleep anytime, and the next day you wake up and go about your day. You're not explaining to anybody, sorry, I slept off. Oh. Sorry, I went here. I got very tired and I had to sleep. Sorry, oh, there's this thing that happened, oh. So my phone went off, my phone went by. You go explain, tire. Enjoy your single, because once you enter, you go just dey explain every single day. But you get what I'm saying? Like, just try to enjoy your singlehood, because when you're in a relationship, and let's say it now ends up in marriage, you're never going to be alone again. I mean, at the end of the day, all our expectations is that relationships, lead long term, right? So if you are single, enjoy it while it lasts, because when you're no longer single, you'll never have it back. That's why I see that some married women, they always go on vacations, they leave their family, children, husband, they just want to have a good time. Because, like, really, sometimes people will always, your family will always be in your face. Your husband, your kids, when you have kids, like, they'll always be in your face. So you'll never really exactly be single. You'll never really have time for you and yourself alone. You'll never really know who you are as a person when you're single, because when you're in a relationship, when you're married, you're thinking about other people. You're not just thinking about yourself now, you're thinking about other people as well. And then another way that you kind of center men is that you overanalyze every message. They sent you one message now. Since morning, you have been thinking about that message. You even have somebody, what does this mean? You even go to chat GPT. Ah, what does this mean if he says this? Like, just read it as it is and let it be. Like, must you analyze everything? Must you think about it? Even if you think about it for that moment, 1 minute is okay. Move on with your day. Whatever thing you can comprehend from that, comprehend and keep it moving. Another way you center yourself is going through his follows or his social media to compare yourself with the girls he follows. Like, girl, that's the lowest of it all. Why would you do that? Comparing yourself with other people, then you now start shrinking yourself and start looking yourself less. Maybe you see him following one very hot girl, one very rich babe, and you're probably not up to that level yet. If in your mind you're that girl, nobody in this world can make you feel any less of yourself. Even if in real sense you don't exactly have those things you really require. It starts with your mindset. If you believe that you're that girl, nobody can make you feel less. In fact, you will not even try to compare yourself with anybody, because there is no comparison. It's you and you alone. That's why God did not make you two. Even twins, they have their different purposes. They have everything different, aside maybe looking alike. And then another way is you shrinking yourself to avoid certain conversation. Make them no say my wahala too much. For what? If that conversation is very vital to you, and if you know it's something that you do not want, talk about it. If it's doing something that you don't like, talk about it. Don't keep yourself, don't shrink and keep quiet because you don't want them to say your wahala too much. Let them say your wahala is too much, Jerry. Let them say your wahala is too much. Talk about it. And if the complaint is getting too much, the exit door is always open. Oh. Leave for your mental health. Leave. Like, why won't you have conversations that you know that is something that you're not exactly comfortable with, but you're still there? Why? Talk about it. If they call your own too much, if they say you have wahala, so be it. But at least a message has been passed. And when you meet the right person, you understand that your own was never even too much. In fact, it was not even anything at all. You're just passing a message, it's heard, and that's probably the last time you ever have to talk about it. And then when you catch yourself doing these things, that these subtle things we just mentioned, when you catch yourself doing these subtle things, I need you to look into the mirror and ask yourself, will my future self be okay with the way I'm handling this thing? Will my future self be okay managing a maybe when you're not Yakubu? Will your future self like how you're treating things right now? Like, envision yourself, the woman you hope to be, except you don't have any vision of your future self. Who you want to be? Are they going to be accepting these crumbs you're currently taking? Are they going to be bothering themselves about what a man said to you, or what a man did, or what he did not do? And if the answer is no, I need you to redirect that energy back to yourself. Do things that you like. Go for walks, go to the gym, do yoga, read a book, call a friend, go to the beach. Someone like me, I love the beach. It's very therapeutic for me. Like, I just go there, relax, have a good time, enjoy the waves and stuff. Just do things that you really like. Stop directing that energy to a man. Don't find yourself doing those things because trust me, you're centering a man. You're making him the focal point of your life, and it's not supposed to be so. Do activities that keep you alive because every time you choose yourself over a temporal spiral, you're teaching yourself, you're reprogramming your self worth in real life. And here are some take home assignments I have for you, my girlies. Right? I need you to sit with yourself quietly without any distractions and ask yourself, who are you outside of a romantic attachment? What do I value? What do I care about? What speaks to me? What do I cherish? What do I really enjoy doing? Sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions. These questions will help you to rebuild your sense of self. What makes you alive? And let me tell you something real quick, my girlies. You are not here to play supporting actress in someone else's story. You are the lead. Always have that at the back of your mind. So thank you so much for sticking with me. If you watch up to this point, I love you so much, and continue to support this girl. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I'll see you on my next video.